Kylian Mbappe has taken the world by storm. Although the young PSG forward lost this year's World Cup final against Argentina, the promising player scored a hat-trick in the final. This denied Messi the honor of taking the tournament goalscorer trophy and made his dream of becoming a world champion almost untouchable. While Mbappe ultimately lost the final, the 24-year-old Frenchman already has one World Cup under his belt, and according to most experts, he has a better career start than Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and God himself. Maradona. Naturally, with such talents comes a lot of money, and Kylian, despite his fragile age, knows exactly how to spend them. Income. With over 34 individual and group honors, it's no wonder Mbappe has become the face of French soccer. The brilliant footballer doesn't know what it is to lose the French league, as he has won every single time since he was 18. Moreover, he has 3 French national cups, 2 Coupes de la Ligue, 2 Trophées des Champions, 1 UEFA Nations League Cup, and 1 World Cup. If I had to list all of Mbappe's successes, I'd need to make an entire video just for them. But we're here to talk about his earnings and how he spends them. Naturally, his biggest paycheck comes from his club, Paris Saint-Germain. Although the young Frenchman is always on top of the wish list of clubs like Real Madrid, Manchester United, Juventus, and Bayern Munich, he stayed loyal to his PSG. Loyalty, however, wasn't cheap. Recently, Kylian re-signed with his club for 3 more years. According to sports news outlets in Europe, the contract will bring Mbappe around $664 million before taxes, or an estimated $221 million per year. This significantly raised his net worth from $150 million before the World Cup to nearly $250 million. Not bad for kicking a ball every day. Naturally, being this talented opens a lot of doors. Nike is always first in line to sign lucrative contracts with young stars, and they don't shy away from paying top dollars for using their face for advertisement. On top of that, game developer giant EA Sports signed Mbappe as the face of their flagman FIFA series. As a result, the young Frenchman was on the cover of their 2021, 2022, and 2023 editions. Finally, Kylian has a lucrative deal with Hublot. He takes roughly $1.2 million annually to be their brand's ambassador. All his endorsement deals brought the young superstar over $13 million. True, it pales compared to some of Ronaldo and Messi endorsement deals, but Mbappe is still 24 years old. Having those numbers is meaningless if you don't know how to spend them. Thankfully, Mbappe has no problem on this end. Donations. Born into a modest family, Kylian is well aware of the struggles of the more unfortunate, so naturally he feels obligated to share his massive earnings with the community and help those who have less. While Mbappe always gave a fraction of his earnings to charity, in 2018, when he became the world champion with France, he donated more than $500,000 for free sports instructions to hospitalized and disabled children. Furthermore, the French superstar often volunteers in the Bondy neighborhood, where he spent his childhood years. There he leaves every one of the paychecks he receives from playing for the French national team. This is estimated to be roughly around $20,000 every game, or nearly $200,000 annually. Moreover, he makes sure every kid from the neighborhood has the best opportunity for their talents to flourish. Shoe collection. Despite his generosity, Mbappe also spends some money on himself. His father, however, is in charge of not letting Kylian get too spoiled. Still, the young Frenchman has his vices. Like many other soccer players, Mbappe has a fixation on shoes. While he doesn't have some mind-blowingly expensive shoes, he does equip himself with the best. Usually, a pair of his sneakers costs around $300. Not too steep, but still. However, as Nike ambassador, Mbappe has his own line of Air Max 98 footwear, appropriately named Bondi Dreams. Kylian also received a special gift 2 years ago, the first ever produced Air Jordan 1 High OG Dior. Come on, Dior. Come up with some simpler names. Despite the terrible name, the price of such sneakers is around $2,000. While not a massive portion of Mbappe's earnings go into shoes, he certainly has a thing for comfort and prefers them over other luxuries. Watch collection. I know that time is money, but what is it with rich people and watches? Do they actually count the seconds they are not productive? While Mbappe prefers a down-to-earth look, he certainly enjoys wearing expensive watches. His Rolex Yachtmaster, for example, costs $13,500. In his collection, there is also a millennial pink Hublot, costing roughly $20,900. A Hublot Big Bang Unico titanium ceramic, which goes for $21,700. Another Hublot Big Bang, but this one the Sang Blue series, costing $24K. Hublot seems to be Mbappe's brand of choice, as he also owns a $43,000 Hublot Big Bang King Gold, made out of 18-karat gold. Finally, his prized possession is a Hublot Big Bang Unico Red Sapphire, costing $88,000. Why a sapphire would be red, however, is anyone's guess. Probably that mystery spikes the price so high. Cars. Unlike most of his colleagues, Mbappe is not particularly fond of cars, probably because he has no driver's license. Yes, although the superstar is already 24, he never had the time to get his license. He explained several years back that he never had the need, as his mom drove him around when he was playing for Monaco. Moreover, who needs a car when you can run at 22.4 miles per hour? This is above the speed limit in most French neighborhoods, so Mbappe doesn't even need a car to get a speeding ticket. Nowadays, PSG has appointed him a driver, as Mbappe has much more pressing tasks than earning his driver's license. For example, making Parc des Princes the permanent home of the French title for the foreseeable future. Still, there are some luxurious cars in Kylian's garage. The one he most often uses is a Volkswagen Tiguan. It costs around $40,000. And while not the most expensive car in his possession, it's the most practical. Still, he also enjoys a Volkswagen ID 04 Cross. The electric car is perfect for city rides and costs merely $50,000. He has also been seen in an Audi A6 Avant, which goes for around $60,000. Mbappe also has some luxurious brands, which he mostly collects as investments, such as his Mercedes GLE, costing around $80,000, his Volkswagen Van, which costs him nearly $85,000, and the highly luxurious Volkswagen Touareg, which goes for approximately $110,000. However, his garage's creme de la creme is Mbappe's Ferrari 488 Pista, which cost him roughly $560,000. What? No car over $1 million? Come on, Kylian, you can do better. Vacations. What the French superstar doesn't spare any money for, however, are vacations. As a professional footballer, Kylian has only a few weeks to have some quality time away from the field, so he prefers to spend enormous amounts of money to make sure he has the best time with his girlfriend. The PSG forward favors ultra-luxurious secluded retreats, as most recently he was in Cannes, where he also visited the famous International Film Festival. While typically Kylian refrains from sharing how much he pays for his vacations, we can easily deduce they are in the hundreds of thousands. The price is also boosted by the way the goal machine travels. He prefers to hire an ultra-luxurious Bombardier Challenger 350, which is well known as one of the most luxurious jets in the world. Naturally, this luxury comes at a price. Although I'm not sure if Mbappe got some kind of discount. If I were to hire such a plane, it would cost me roughly $7,000 an hour. Moreover, the footballer has several pictures in different yachts, which are not particularly famous for being found in thrift shops. But come on, Mbappe certainly deserves his pampering, considering he's playing 45 weeks a year, sometimes more than one game a week. Real estate. Mbappe takes a page out of almost any other millionaire's playbook and invests heavily in property. Well, not that heavily. But hey, the boy's only 24 and just recently added the 9th figure to his account. Of course, it's way better to spend your money on homes rather than sneakers, but when you're Mbappe, you can have the cake and eat it too. The player loves Paris. So for now, his small but expensive real estate portfolio is entirely located in the City of Love. Of course, Kylian left Bondy a long time ago and is now relaxing in downtown Paris in utmost luxury. His apartment is a duplex maisonette located in one of the most expensive neighborhoods in France. From this penthouse, the player has an unobstructed view of the Eiffel Tower. This gorgeous apartment, however, is not owned by Kylian. Instead, he rents it for approximately $40,000 a month. A small price to pay for such a luxurious and affluent home. However, rumors claim that the player will soon move to a new home. According to local media, Mbappe has purchased a pristine apartment in one of the most affluent areas of Paris, Carrière-sur-Seine. According to several media outlets, this new home cost Mbappe around $10 million. Kylian Mbappe's lifestyle surely pales in luxury compared to the lives of Ronaldo or Messi, but the PSG superstar is only 24 as of a few days ago. He still hasn't reached the prime of his career, yet he is one of the wealthiest athletes in the entire world. Give him some time, and I'll be forced to make a twice as long video on all of his possessions, I have no doubt. What do you think Kylian Mbappe should buy next? A Bugatti Veyron? The Élysée Palace? A whole pride of albino lions? Let me know in the comments below. If you think Mbappe lives large, wait until you hear how Cristiano Ronaldo spends his $500 million fortune.